Well, if you want to be part of history and attempt to break a Guinness World Record, get ready to dress like a gnome and celebrate local music, because the aptly named Gnome Fest is back and bigger than ever. Here to tell us about it is owner of Metronome Music and Cycle to Go, Todd Crawford, along with musician Pete Ronstadt. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
And thank you for bringing me this gnome hat. I'm feeling very much in the style of a gnome, and I think we broke a record for the studio too, 2 gnomes in it at one time. But you're actually going to try to break a world record at Gnome Fest. So tell us a little bit why you decided to start Gnome Fest.
We started Gnome Fest to be kind of a thing to showcase local musicians and kind of have a fun little weekend festival to bring the family out and have activities. And
yeah, certainly it's a good time. And like I said, you're going to try to break this world record of what? How many gnomes you can have in the same area? Yeah,
it's the largest gathering of people dressed as garden gnomes. So they have to be contained in an area for 5 minutes.
And at one point you attempted it.
We did. We attempted this in 2014. Came up a little short, wound up running into the U of A basketball game, Sweet 16 at the time.
But this year is going to be different. I already feel it. You're going to get a lot of people out there dressed as gnomes, but there's very specific things that they have to have if they want to be a part of the attempt, right?
Correct. So for the Guinness Book World Record attempt, as a male gnome, you have to have a hat, a beard. You can either wear a collared shirt and a vest, or a tunic and a belt, and then boots. For a female gnome, you again have to have the hat, and then you can either wear a skirt and suspenders or a dress and apron, and again you have to have the boots.
There you go. So you have to show up prepared to be able to be part of this world record attempt. And Pete, you're going to be one of the wonderful musicians that's going to be playing, celebrating local music, celebrating Tucson musicians.
Indeed.
What does it mean for you to be playing at Gnome Fest?
Well, as a 16-year-old kid, I started working at Metronome Music.
Wow.
And it's always been a place for me to express myself and collect gear at the same time. So when Todd first did Gnome Fest, it felt like a great giving back to the local music community. People came in and would buy stuff. A lot of local musicians come through that place and buy used gear. So it was nice to be able to have a place to go perform as a local musician.
Right. Well, Metronome certainly is a staple of music here in Tucson. And so at the event, really quick before we go, what else can people expect as far as activities?
Well, we're going to have 3 bands performing. So not just Pete and the Los Tusoneses, but we're also going to have food. We're going to have activities. It's at an indoor soccer complex, and they're going to have their little kickers there, so kids can run around on the soccer field a little bit. And
fantastic. Fun for the whole family. Now, Pete, we're going to listen to you play here in just a second. It's an original song.
It is.
Bowl of Dust, it's
Bowl
called.
of Dust,
Looking forward to hearing it. I heard a little bit of it earlier. It was beautiful.
Thank you.
So I'm going to give them information. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you.
Now, we have a shot at being involved at a world record attempt at this year's Gnome Fest, happening at the Maracana Indoor Sports Center this Sunday from 3:30 to 8:30 p.m. To learn more about this free event, please visit metronomemusic.com or call 320-3780. Now here's a performance by Pete Ronstadt.
Darling, don't you weep. We'll meet again someplace sweet, sweeter than this bowl of dust we know, sweeter than the frozen snow. The sun is slowly going down. Who knows where he'll rest his weary crown? Who's melted all our sins away is hiding from this wicked town. The earth has turned the other way. The sky no longer gives us rain. The grass no longer grows up green and tall. It's only yellow, then it falls. Oh, my darling, don't you weep. Oh, my darling, don't you weep. We'll meet again someplace sweet. We'll meet again. again someplace sweet, sweeter than this bowl of dust. We know a land with grass beneath our feet. Hold me closer, let us rest. The dawn is coming for our best. I'll see you someplace on down this road, someplace we can call our own. Oh my darling, don't you weep. Oh my darling, don't you weep. We'll meet again someplace sweet. We'll meet again someplace sweet, sweeter than this bowl of dust. We know someplace we can call our